Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Libra. Alright, we are going to use the Golden Tarot for your reading today. Before I go any further, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for supporting me along the way. If you're new here from TikTok, welcome. Six of Swords jumping out on me here. We'll see how that fits into the reading. If you find the reading doesn't resonate with you, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. I'm a Libra moon, and Libra is far more dominant for me than what my Capricorn sun is. So just keep that in mind. If you're unsure, you can go over to Google a natal chart and put in the details of your birth, and you'll find out where the planets were when you were born. Remember that the sun, the moon, and also your Venus or ascendant are all aspects of your personality. Your Venus is where and how you love, so it's very often good to know your Venus sign as well. That's why we recommend those particular ones. If the reading does resonate with you, however, please give it a thumbs up on behalf of the channel. It helps to grow us and make us more visible to those who need to hear the messages. If you're interested in personal reading with me, life coaching, doing classes, whatever, you can whip over to the Aussie Goddess Facebook page and like my page, and at the top of the page will be pinned where I am and what I'm doing for the next few months, and also gives you all my contact details as well. Email address, etc. All right, let's see where we're going with this. There is this energy of the cards, so that was the Ace of Coins. There is some sort of start here, and you're required here to move away from something to have a new start. So you may be in the process of leaving something behind here, but we'll see what's happening, because there's a new start coming in. Yeah, look at this, Ten of Cups. I love it. Starting off with the Ten of Ducks. All right, all your ducks in a row. The Ten of Cups is an absolutely beautiful card because it shows every aspect of your life being in order here. You know, the rainbow here sort of says that everything is just perfect. You have family, your house is there, you look comfortably well off. These people are well dressed, well looked after. The children are very well looked after. It's almost like everything is in this card for you. So there is some sort of happiness coming in for you, but it is as a result of leaving something behind with the Six of Swords that jumped out and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some sort of new start. For some of you, this may be a new job, the job of your dreams. It may be a new home, but something here is giving you a brand new start. For some of you, you could have met a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person. This also could mean that you've had some sort of divorce and you're moving into something new. This person could be someone who's offered you a new job. You could have a new job in the medical or legal field here, but you've got somebody here who is responsible in some way, shape, or form of moving you on to the next step in your ladder or on your ladder. And maybe it's a little bit of your energy as well, being a Libra, of taking charge, understanding what you want, understanding who you are, and taking charge of things now. Maybe that hasn't happened for you before. Maybe you've let other people lead. But there is some energy here of you walking away from an old way of doing things and moving towards something completely new. All right, we have the Justice card. Karma is served. Karma is served. There's very much this energy of you finishing off some sort of cycle here that you've been on. Some sort of energy of finishing out something that wasn't serving you, because you're moving into a time of great happiness here. So something, for some of you, this is definitely divorce, without any doubt. So you may have divorced somebody and you may be now feeling quite freed up. Maybe you've been in a bit of a toxic situation, because I see the Five of Coins here and I feel really strongly like you've left something behind. because we also have the Ace of Wands here. So somehow or another, you're turning something around here. You're turning around some sort of energy of sadness into something that's whole and complete. You're taking yourself on a whole new journey here with this Ten of Cups. Wow. Loving the energy here. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. So I figure you've come out of some sort of time where you felt really bound or restricted by something. Again, I'm feeling like this might be a cycle for you. Maybe you've only just realized you've been doing things a certain way. I look at the mountains there and I think, was there a point where you stopped, especially with that Five of Pentacles, and went, this is very hard. It is so much easier just to put up with things the way they are. But somehow or another, you've found yourself getting out of this bind. You're moving away from this energy. You're leaving it behind here. Nice. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords. There you go, strategizing, fleeing. Wow, that's the third ace coming through there with the Hermit. I feel like for some of you, you've been doing your relationships wrong, or you've been doing your love wrong. What do I mean by that? Okay, it may be that you thought love was about giving and not receiving. It may be that you have always shortchanged yourself in relationships or allowed others to shortchange you. Maybe you've always settled for things. But this tells me here that something is changing in the way you see things because you're strategizing here. You're taking your lessons and you're moving on to the future. And the future holds an Ace of Cups. But in order to get there, there has to be a period of downtime because you're digesting something here. You're digesting something. You're seeing something differently. All right, Page of Wands with the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Oh, beautiful. It's like you've released something from your past and now your wishes are coming true. There's this energy of perhaps doing things a certain way and not really. Maybe this is self-love for you here. Maybe you're starting to understand your own importance in relationships. I feel like it's got something to do with your relationships. This may not be a new relationship, but it may be the way you formed relationships in the past. Because you're moving in a different direction here. And you're taking a cup of love with you. Perhaps after some period of time of soul seeking. You've seen something very, very differently. Something that kept you bound for a long time. Some sort of pattern, way of doing things within your relationships. Let me just dig a little deeper. All right, so Nine of Pentacles coming through. I'm loving this energy completely. Ending of a cycle with the Ten of Swords. Wow, and then we have the Ace of Coins, which flew out at me at the beginning. I feel like you found your own stability here. You found confidence in yourself. You found love in yourself. You've really attained or reached a level of love within you here that you've not had before. Wow, my stomach is just flipping here. There's an excitement, a realization, some sort of awakening to something, finally realizing something. I feel like for many of you, you may have been in situations or relationships with other people that have perhaps left you feeling like you've done all the investing and never received back. But now you're learning how to do that for yourself. The Ten of Cups is here. I feel like you're taking on the energy here of the King of Swords. I feel like you're looking at things in a very different way. There's some sort of cycle that's been completed here where you felt left out in the cold, but now you're picking up this Ace of Wands. This is 3 aces in this reading. 3 aces coming through here. What is missing out of curiosity? The Ace of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Look at this. This is childhood stuff that you're shedding here to bring in some sort of stability. Something is changing very quickly and you're getting the Six of Wands energy. This is very, very similar to one of the day readings today. So it's obviously a heavy influence on Libra. I feel like you're understanding, Libra, how to love yourself. You are understanding how to be able to bring in what you want, the kind of love you want, the kind of life you want, how to create your own abundance. And it's all through self-love here. There is a stability, a calmness, a practicality around knowing, about knowing what you want and how to go and get it. The Nine of Cups is here, which says to me that you are creating. You're creating now. You're creating the life you want. But in order to do that, you had to leave something behind. But it's not like leaving something behind like a package on someone's doorstep. What you've left behind are all the things that were holding you back from having what you wanted. Because you're moving in a new direction. High Priestess is here. This is about just trusting your own intuition, trusting your own guidance, going with the flow and just accepting that whatever comes your way here is right for you. Five of Swords, definitely leaving behind and manifesting. There is definitely this energy of leaving negative things behind you. Perhaps you've accepted them up until now because there's some sort of karmic release here. Some sort of soul contract you made at the beginning or before the beginning of your time. To find yourself at this point, you're about to walk down a completely new pathway here. And it's like you're understanding that you're moving in a different direction now. You've left behind all of this weight, all of this energy here, you've left it behind. You're becoming something very different. You're becoming a person who understands it's okay to love yourself or put yourself first. This must be very, very difficult for Libras because Librans, because they are very much people who invest in their relationships. But now you're going to do it differently. You're going to make sure that what you put in, you get out. It's really beautiful energy. You're bringing yourself totally into the balance that was meant for you. Okay, this is what you've done. Look at this. The Prison Waif. This is about self-sabotage and poverty consciousness. 31. I feel like this is what you've left behind with that Five of Pentacles. Let's just have a look. When the Prison Waif arrives in his realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are in fact preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this. I'm untrustworthy. I'm unworthy. If I fail, why try? I don't deserve this. I'm unlovable. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts, let yourself out of jail and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. There you go. That's what you're changing. You're letting go of the self-sabotage and the beliefs that you've had for so long. That's your karma to let go of. And now you can manifest what you want. That's absolutely stunning. Let's pull an oracle of the mystical moments for you here. Oh, that one wants to come out. The Gift. 23. Whoop, the Gift. This is whimsy, excitement, curiosity, gift. Under a snowy sky, a woman with feathered hair holds a little box. What is inside the box? We don't know for sure, but it seems to be a gift. Simple on the outside, but perhaps magical within. We can only imagine what would happen if we could tug the string and peer inside. Would it be fulfillment of an old wish? Remember the curiosity we have before opening presents, the magical space between dreams and truth. A gift reminds us of the excitement we have in these special moments. And that is the wish card. Smack bang in the middle of your reading. Thanks, Libra.